Yes, it is People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we are at the Christmas Street Box Assembly Day today, and this is happening at the property.coza in Gordons Bay. It's my first time in Gordons Bay. I can't even believe it as well, because I thought, oh, I've been to Strand, but I've never gotten far down into Gordons Bay. So we're here today, and we're with Josh Sandy Institute and Nosh for Josh, who have partnered with property.coza to organize this, boxing and assembly, and wow, you will think this is a factory in here. But before we go on to seeing what is happening in here, we've got our amazing branch manager who is going to tell us a little bit about the organization as well as anything I ask her. So tell us who you are, ma'am, and what you do here.
Okay, yeah, so my name is Amoret Malherbe and I'm the branch manager here at the Gordons Bay branch of property.coza. So we are property.coza Prosper, and we have the branch here, and then we also have the branch in Somerset West, and we have a branch in Stellenbosch. Yeah.
And I know you were saying you've been here for 2 years.
Yeah, we opened this branch about a little bit more than 2 years ago. Yeah, and then the Somerset West branch we opened 3 years ago, and the Stellenbosch one December last year. Yeah.
And what services do you provide?
We are a real estate agency, and so we sell and rent property. Yeah, so we do sales and rentals. Yeah,
for anywhere within Western Cape.
Yeah, well, we can work anywhere. We're not restricted. We don't have area restrictions, but we mostly focus on the Helderberg area. So Gordons Bay, Strand, and Somerset West, and then obviously Stellenbosch. In Stellenbosch, yeah, but we can work. I've sold in Hermanus, I've sold in Greenpoint and in Brackenfell. So yeah, we can sell anywhere in South Africa. Yeah.
Before I go on to why we're here, but let me find out a little bit about you as an individual, because we like to know, about our people as well. Yeah. So tell us, I know you were saying earlier on, you've been on the cruise, you've traveled to over 50 countries.
Yes.
Tell us, you were in hospitality before.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up in Paarl. I went to school in Paarl, and after I went to Boland College after school, and then when I finished my studies, I started traveling. So I was in England for 2 years. I was working in the hotel industry, hospitality. And then after that, so I traveled a lot. So I traveled through England, Scotland, Ireland, and I also went to France and Sicily while I was there. And then I went to work on the luxury liners, cruise ships. I worked for Princess Cruises for six and a half years. Yeah, so,
wow.
Yeah.
So you've really, really traveled.
Yes.
I'm still trying to go on a cruise.
Oh, you
I'm
should.
afraid of water. So that's not only afraid, but I get seasickness, but hopefully I'll get there one day. I keep meeting everybody who talks about being on a cruise or walked on the cruise. But
you should try.
I should
it's
try.
Amazing. It's lovely. Yeah. No, I love it. I miss it sometimes, but I'm happy here in Gordons Bay. Yeah.
So now let's come back to Gordons Bay and today's event. And obviously we've got a whole line of assembly there, ladies, young, old, diverse, and, not men, everybody kind of mixed, doing the packing. How did you get involved in this initiative?
Okay, so I know Linda from Call Squid Radio. She's broadcasting from my office. So I've known her for a while, and we did work together before. So she referred Sandy to me, because Sandy was looking to partner with local businesses, to help with the charity drive. So then Sandy and Elmarie came to see me, and they told me about what they do. So I really liked the whole idea, and then I said, yes, definitely, I will help. And I needed a place to, they needed premises to do the folding of the boxes and the packing. So I said, well, if the office is big enough, you can definitely, I will be happy to let it be done here. And then we started planning. We did a lot in a very short time. And we organized, for all the different companies who are involved to come for an hour to do folding and packing.
Right.
So we started at 8 o'clock this morning. Our Gordons Bay agents packed or folded most of the boxes from 9 to 10. And then the Somerset West agents came, and then some of the Miller Bosman LaRue attorneys, employees, they came. the kickboxing institution
Wow.
is here,
Wow.
Atlantis Radio. Yeah,
So everybody's
every
kind of
hour
been
a new
involved.
group comes and
That's
they fold or
awesome.
they pack and until we are done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know it's the Christmas period season now, and I know Christmas is, and I love that you're had by the way. So how important is it, for business owners or businesses to help organizations like Nosh for Josh, Josh Sandy Institute, to help, the needy and provide, for others?
It's very important. It's very, very important. I definitely encourage everyone who would like to make a difference to find out more. Come and they can contact me. They can contact Sandy if they want to help. I know that they will be doing a lot of events and charity drives in the future, and we will definitely also be a part of that. They do a lot of good. Not only for children but for older people as well, and we need to help each other. You need to make a difference, and we need to, especially in your local community, if we can help each other, we should. And we should stand by each other. And this is a great event. Although everyone said it's so much fun and it's a nice
And
vibe.
I see the food, the drinks,
Yes,
and the braai. I think there's a braai happening
so I
outside.
arranged for the boereworsrolls, so that there's something for people to eat if they get hungry. We also did prepare some snacks for the workers. So it's a very nice vibe. There's music. They are doing a broadcast now, so that's why there's no music playing. But it's nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what we want to say is we appreciate you, we see you, we celebrate you. Thank you for putting back and for doing this.
Yes.
Because you don't have to, but you are helping to make a difference for the people that will benefit, in terms of the boxes, yourself, your team, and everybody else, that's been involved.
Thank you so much.
And
thank you to you.
I want to ask you to, in closing, just with a short word of encouragement, or if you want to make it long, it's fine, to anyone you feel like speaking to, but I want you to look in the camera.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so I would definitely like to encourage everyone out there who would like to be a part and who would like to help with this organization or any other organization of their choice. There's a little that you can do a lot with just a little bit of your time, or just like what we did, we just gave our premises for the whole event to happen. So you don't always have to spend or give money. There's other ways you can help. And I would definitely encourage everyone, if they want to find out more about Josh for Nosh and Sandy's organization, give us a call and see how you can assist.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have social media? How do people find out about Prosper.co?
Yeah, we have a Property.co South Africa website, and then we also have our own social media pages. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, on LinkedIn, TikTok. I also have my Gordons Bay, Property.co Gordons Bay social media pages. Property by Amoret Malherbe Facebook page. So we are very big.
So people can find out how to get involved, or want to buy property, want to rent a property.
Yes, if you want to buy property, if you want to rent out your property, if you want to sell your property, you can contact us.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
It's a big pleasure.
We really appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello everyone, yes, it's still People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we're still at the Christmas treat box wrapping and packaging and everything else. And yes, I'm sure most of you know this is the friend of mine who is so bold, so beautiful, and I love what you're wearing. So tell us, tell us how you're involved.
Well, basically, we come a long way with Joshua. He was about 6 years old when I met Joshua and Sandy, and ever since we've been involved with the Nosh for Josh and also the autism, bringing awareness around autism for people who don't understand, have any inclination how to be around them and how to act when they are acting out. They're not acting out, that is what it is, right? It's not a disease, it's a dis-ease, and people need to understand how to actually, be around them and how to embrace that. So basically what we're doing here today is supporting the Joshua Sandy Institute, and also support for children with autism.
Yeah.
And we are packing and ensembling, and Afro-Sapien Entertainment is one of the beneficiaries, who will then choose 4, 5, 6 other people to donate these Christmas boxes to.
Also, and I know you came with your team, and they're already packing and doing so much.
Yes,
On that side with the packaging. How important for you is it for us to be involved in helping, the needy, those who raising awareness of autism, and a lot more?
It's funny you say that. On our way here, the Atlantis Alive team is here. I'm also a representative on Atlantis Alive, and then of Afro-Sapien. Of course, we have the Tandi and Zia team here. So on our way here, we were discussing way back, how important it is to lend a helping hand. Even if you are just present, even if you just pack a box. Doesn't matter if you don't have money, but that presence makes a big difference, because if you're not here, there's one less. So for me, no matter what it is that you do, if you are able to assist another person that is less fortunate, that go through the same thing sometimes you yourself is going through, but because of your gratitude in life, you see more, you see with a different eye, and because of that, you are able to feel what other people feel when they are doing things and when they don't have. And therefore, my heart will always be with the people who do not have a voice.
Tell us a little bit more about Afro-Sapien and Atlantis Live as well.
Well, Atlantis.
I know, but for others to know.
Afro-Sapien Entertainment is a company who work with various kinds of artists. We promote artists, magicians, singers, and stuff like that. We started out with one particular magician, and then we decided, no, we should actually, broaden the horizon and do a lot of people under that. Afro-Sapien Entertainment is also doing firewalking. So if you want to challenge yourself in your brain and your mind, it's got nothing to do with your belief. It's basically something you say, I'm going to change my mind. So we do the firewalking, we do voiceover coaching, we do all sorts of different kind of things.
And you can
that
firewalk.
No, I'm a firewalker.
I know. I'm like, I still want to see you do it.
Oh, no, we're going to do it with you and your team.
We need to plan it. Okay, we need to plan it.
Because you know what happens? I did a firewalk for a public event on a youth day in Alsis River, and what happened was that young boy, he said, you don't have to ask me anything, I'll just walk. He walked. I've got it on our website, www.afrosapien.co.za. And a woman came and she said, no, I'm not doing this for anybody. When my daughter came to me and she said, there's a lady that's going to be here, and she will change your mind the way you think of life right now. You will challenge yourself. And therefore she took the mic and she said, I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing it for myself. And guess what? That lady really, she started flying because she tackled her own ability of her mind. Yeah, so Afro-Sapien Entertainment has been lying low for a while because we're doing so many other different things. But we're available for all those kind of things that I mentioned, voiceover, coaching, laughing matters, team building. I know a lot of people are working from home, but it's still needed, So right now, we're also working with Atlantis Alive, which is, I'm a presenter on Atlantis Alive, where they are working with loads of people in Atlantis and in the West Coast. A lot of poverty-stricken people and children are there, so we're working on that as well.
So that's a platform,
that's a
for
platform,
people to be
yes, like yourself, like you're doing. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Now let me go back to Gabby. Who is Gabby?
Gabby.
Now let's talk about you.
Gabby.
Here.
Now Gabby is. It's not about me, first and foremost.
No, I want
it
to
is
find
about
you.
Who Gabby is.
Yes.
Gabby is a person who is not interested in the status quo. She's not interested in the gaining the financial status. Yes, she needs the money, but she's not in. That is not who she is. She is somebody who wants to please her creator. That's where I'm going. I want to make sure that souls are waking up. That's been my mission since a little girl. I was never interested in the rings, the earrings. The only car that I do want is the Bentley still.
Why not?
What's her name?
You can dream it, it can happen.
What's her name? Bauer. She's now recently... I saw her with the Bentley. I'm like, if she can do it, I can have it too.
Why not?
But it will only be because I need to help others. So God must help me so I can help others. And that's who I am.
And where were you born?
I was born between the mountain and the sea. Okay. All these things were actually discussed on our way here today. I don't know why you mentioned this. And I was like, we're driving past from Sea Point to the castle to pick these people up. And I'm saying to him, funny enough, I know this place very well because I was born between the mountain and the sea.
What a beautiful place to be born. So
yes,
thank you for all you do and what you do. We see you, we celebrate you. Thank you for supporting Nosh for Josh and Josh Sandy Institute. And well done with Afrosepia and Atlantis.
No, thank you. Well. You're always amazing. You do amazing things. You travel from here to Africa, all over the world. So I'm very, very impressed with your boldness to bold moves.
Thank you. Now I want you to give words of encouragement to anyone right now that you feel like speaking to.
What I want to say is never keep everything just for yourself. Don't be selfish. Share that. Even if I remember Neil Donald Walsh, he was saying, I was reading his book and he was saying, if you have $1, make that dollar in half and share it. Do you know how you feel? It makes you happy. So do not be selfish. Share what you have. Even if it's one bread, take it in half and share.
Wow, words of wisdom. Thank you so much, Gabby. And we'll be right back.
Thank you. Mama Kate, you're so amazing.
Hello everyone and welcome to People and Places, and this is still Dr. Mama K, and we're still at the Christmas Street Boxers Assembly Day by Josh Sandy Institute and as well as Nosh for Josh happening at the Prosper.Koza. And I've got a beautiful young lady. You know why we do it. Everyone here they're beautiful. So tell us who you are and how you're involved with today's program.
And so I'm Ella, and I've known Sandy for quite a while, and we met each other at a soup kitchen, and since then we've been working together for SA Society of Hope, and then also help with Nosh for Josh, because it's the autism and where Nosh for Josh was and where we're going forward to creating jobs for people with disabilities as well. So that's a new leg of the program that we started, and we are focusing on that for 2026.
And you mentioned the name of the project?
It's called ABLE. Yes, the project name is called ABLE, and it has to do with focusing on abilities. Because everybody has got abilities, we must stop focusing on disabilities, because people that are able, they never get scrutinized to see what they can't do. But the moment that you hear somebody is disabled, that person gets scrutinized. So why don't we scrutinize them for the right reasons? We scrutinize and we take that super abilities that they have and we put that to work in a place where they can create, to have an income for themselves, to have dignity, to be able to have a place to stay, to have a future, because every child has the right to dream.
Let me now come back to you. How would you describe yourself? What gets you going? Who are you? How would your friend, your sister, your mom, your dad, your siblings, how would they describe you?
So first of all, everybody usually hears me laugh before they see me anywhere.
You're like me then.
Yes, I've got a loud laugh.
A big laugh.
And I'm not a quiet person. I get excited about creating opportunities, about relationship, about building people, about increasing somebody's potential. Because at the end of the day, we only get one life. You only get one life, but every day in that life you get the opportunity to make a difference. And for me, that is getting up and saying, God, where can I make a difference today? Irrespective of where you want to send me. I think sometimes, we wait so long for the right opportunity, but there's opportunity in every day. We must just look for it, and we must be obedient to step up and just do what the opportunity asks of us for that day.
So today's event, how have you been involved so far?
So we've been driving around getting extra sweets and some of the things that we've run out of, getting boxes to pack it, and then also just motivation and getting something to drink for the people that's busy working, And then, of course, supporting Sandy because she is a phenomenal woman. I always look at her and I think, you know what, if I can do half of what she can do, she is such an inspiration and she's got such an amazing heart and what she does for her child on a daily basis. And for me that's the other thing that I've come to appreciate, to see what a mother can do for her child. There is nothing that a mother would not do for her child.
Thank you so much. I wish we could talk more, but I know
there's lots of people and there's a lot of things to still do.
Yeah, thank you for what you're doing and for being there for Sandy, because there's people like you as well that probably makes her work easier and lighter. So we celebrate you.
Thank you very
for being
much.
an inspiration, and thank you for the difference you're making in whatever way you're making.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
You're most welcome. Now I want you to just give words of encouragement. Although most of what you've shared has been encouraging for me personally, and I'm sure for a lot of people watching or listening. But if you could please just give, as it comes to you naturally, or as God has dropped in your spirit, if you just share.
The thing for me is, you know, we go through different stages in life. And maybe there's somebody today that feels, I've got nothing more to give in life. I don't have a purpose anymore. I don't know what to do tomorrow. And at the end of the day, there will be an opportunity. There will be somebody that encourages you, that comes alongside you, and either somebody's going to do it for you, or you are the person that has to do it for somebody else. So just listen to what you feel in your spirit, what is asked from you, and step up and do it. Get involved in whichever opportunity there is, and just remember, life is so full of wonderful opportunities. Just take it.
I love that. Just take it. Life is full of so much opportunity. There's so much in there. Wow. So much knowledge. I don't even want to try and recap all what you said.
We can spend the whole night.
I know, right? But thank you very much for that.
It's a pleasure.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, yes, it's still People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we are still at the Christmas Street Boxes Assemble Day taking place at the property.coza. And yes, we've got another amazing guest who is doing wonderful things, and like she told me, it's like, yeah, she's on the other side now of interviewing. So tell us who you are and how you're involved with today's program.
My name is Linda Lemon. Yes, like that's the suurlemoen, that lemon. I'm from the local community radio station, and I've been involved with Sandy and her organizations for about 3 years, just over 3 years now. And wherever Sandy is, I'm involved. And this is a perfect medium as radio, to get it out there, to ask people, to come and join us, to do things. And when Sandy said to me she wants to do this, we had some coffee, and I said to her, speak to property.coza. They've got offices, they can collect for you, they've got space. And I put in contact here, and here we are today.
Wow, and I can see there's an army of people, volunteers there, business owners, different people just helping, packing. And I know they've done around 4,000. We can hear the noise of the excitement. So
I must tell you, Sandy said to me, you will put on your Santa dress.
And you made the effort to make sure
I know it's December, and I know it's going to go. Okay. But when I walked in here this morning, that table was full of people busy with boxes, and I said, all the elves are here.
And I love the elf hat. You haven't got that on. Can you put that on for us?
My elf hat?
Please, we need it on.
shoes.
Yeah, let's get the full thing. Yeah, perfect. Now we're there.
No, I've got the Christmas spirit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How did you get into radio or broadcasting?
I was told by a friend you should go into radio. I laughed at her. I said, no ways, because my voice is terrible. And eventually, years after that, I got divorced, moved back to Cape Town, saw this ad for radio and I thought, okay, maybe, you know. Applied for it. They said, please send us your voice note. No, sorry, it's too much trouble to do that. That was March, November. The owner phoned me of that radio station, I want to interview you. And that's where my radio career started. During that time, I moved on as station manager to another brand new radio station, that online station that opened. Got involved in festival, being the festival manager there. No time for broadcast because you organised 4, 5, 6 months on this festival. And after that, I took a break and I thought, okay, what now? Let me start my own radio station. I know the gremlins that's waiting for me, but let's do it. And September, it was 3 years.
Wow. And how has that journey been, and how important, you know, is the platform of radio in terms of information, in terms of entertainment? How important is that? Because I believe strongly as well, you know, in that form of medium, you know, in terms of empowering people, inspiring, and a lot of other things. How has the journey been?
I think radio is one of those platforms that will never ever die. Yes, we've got online radio stations today. The youngsters, they don't listen to the old radio that we have to tune anymore. But they sit at work and they plug it into their computers and they listen. So radio will never die out. Might get more advanced, but it will never die. Radio should be live. When something happens, we are the first to know about it. We can put it out there. We are the voice. And when you know, but when I get to meetings and they ask me, I call it the AA meetings, where my name is, and we have to do all of that. And I get up and I say, my name is Linda. I give people a voice. And then I tell them what I do. Because I believe anybody can come and sit here by me, can tell their story. They can share. We can get information out. We are, as Call Squid, we are a bunch of crazy people. When cars walk down the street in front of the studio, we are behind the cars. Yeah? But it's because we want to bring that firsthand to the people. The journey's been tough. It's tough for people that don't know you to buy into you. And I can honestly say now, after 3 years, the community is now starting to get together. And it's hard work to get your name out there. Now, it's not just social media, it's you have to be out there. It's like today. I have to be here. I have to be seen. I have to be heard. And that is the tough part of the journey.
And what are you mostly proud of in the 3 years journey? The journey with Sandy, Nosh for Josh Sandy Institute, your radio. What have you been mostly, and today, what have you been mostly proud of?
There's a combination of things that I'm very much involved in my community, and I believe my community is the Helderberg. But because we're online, my community is anywhere in the world that can listen to me. And we recently got involved with, or last year actually, with an organization in Daar, where they pedaled. It was stationary cycles where they pedaled for brutally abused children and women. Not just normal abuse, brutal abuse. And this year I said to them, I'm not going to drive all the way to Daar again. I'll do it here for you. We did this here at our actually here at the club here, the boat club. We got our bicycles, and I'm proud to say that we gave them 24,500 rand.
Awesome.
So I have now heard that this cycling challenge thing will go national from next year. But it's not for the normal abused women or children, it's brutally abused.
I would have even loved to ask you more questions in terms of gender-based violence, and you know, recently with the president saying, you know, it's now a crisis, you know, situation. I don't know what took so long to, you know, for all that, but I know this is not the right place and time, but thank you, you know, for what you're doing, you know, in terms of that area of work. And thank you as well, you know, for sharing stories of people. Our slogan is sharing our stories, and that's what this is all about. So keep on sharing stories, and especially people, you know, who have able but categorized as disabled, like, Josh, with
I just
autism
want to
and
tell
so
you
on.
quickly, in the week I got an interview with an Afrikaans artist, but he sends us a message, or his agent saying to us that he is autistic. And I'm like, immediately, ching, all the bells goes on. And I listened to the interview, and after that I phoned him, I told him about Joshua, and I said, would you mind if myself and Joshua's mother have an interview with you on Saturday morning? And we did.
There you go, connection.
Because how did he overcome it? And here you bring out a song that's on the airwaves.
brilliant.
So yeah,
Brilliant. That's awesome.
people are not educated when
Yes.
it comes to differently abled people,
Correct.
and we need to give them the tools on how to handle. I mean, if Joshua walks out in the street now, people's going to look at him.
Yes.
We have to educate people
Yeah.
how to handle them, how to help them.
And even support the parents,
Yeah.
for young adults or
Yeah.
children, especially the non-verbal, because yes, one of the, I know, challenge for most of them is even being able to go out to socialize. Sometimes they can't because of the way people look or the way people treat them,
That's it.
whereby it's like, oh, can you not handle that child, because they don't know.
No.
And sometimes, ignorance is no excuse, but
So
still.
I truly believe in that this artist came on my path in the week to be able to speak to him
Exactly.
today. And I say to him, Vince, please, we have to educate the people.
And especially for him, because he can relate.
Yeah.
You know.
But it just fitted in so nicely with Joshua and everything they're doing here. And I take my hat off to Sandy for tackling this.
No,
and doing it.
she's been doing that for a while, and
Yeah.
she's a strong woman.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for your time. I know there's so much more I would have loved to, but we'll definitely want to connect further at some point. Now I would appreciate if you just give words of encouragement to anyone that you feel like, speaking to right now, however way you're speaking, but to look directly in the camera.
I'm not going to give a message to a specific person. Whoever this message speaks to, this is for you. Never, ever give up. I've got a saying. Never say never unless you say never, say never. So never give up. Always stay true to yourself.
I love that. That's beautiful. You heard her, Linda. And how do we get your social media? Can you
Social
share your
Cool Squid
social media
Radio.
info? Yes.
You can
So
get
because-
us there. You can go onto our website, also Call Squid Radio. Google us. Just connect with us if you're around here.
Awesome.
And if you want to come and talk to me.
Awesome. There we go. Thank you so much, Linda,
Thank
for
you so
supporting the Christmas Treat Boxes Assemble Day by Josh Sandy Institute, as well as Nosh for Josh. And we can't wait to hear more stories of, like the artist you spoke about, of a lot of things that might, come out, even from today's event, people connecting and linking with each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. Hello everyone. Yes, there's still people and places, and with me, Dr. Mama K, and we're still at the Christmas Treat Boxes Assemble Day at the Prosper.Koza, and what a day it has been. The food, the music, the bride, the singing, the packaging, the interviews. Wow, wow, wow. However, you know how we do it? We cannot finish without speaking to the people behind events like this. So everybody has been talking about Sandy, 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 Sandy. You've been here and thinking, what are they talking about? So we've got Sandy here with another young lady who I just met, but I feel connected to her. But without much further ado, can you tell us who you are? And
You know who I am.
I know, not me. Now it's for them. Them out there. So
Yes, of course, it's Sandy. But yes, Sandy, you all know me by now. I think we're going on for how many years? On and on.
8,
and it's
9.
always-
I don't even
I
know
don't
now.
know, but But
very long time.
yeah, it's a long-term relationship, and it's been a good relationship from Joshua being small ways now adult. So yeah, it's been a good journey. We've been quiet, but you know, quiet is also up to mischief. You always know
Stillness
that.
is good.
Always good, and we're doing what we need to do. Next to me is my business partner, dear friend, and my sister, Katja Fulton. She's been in my life also for many years, and she gives Joshua yoga and the meditation, and Joshua knows it by now because Joshua was touching like, ooh, I'm going to do namaste now.
He like soothes.
Yes. So Katja came in Joshua's life as well, and we want to build our own school.
Yeah, we want our own
But
school.
coming back today, I don't know what happened today. You know that. With every event, you don't know what happens. It just pulls off. Where you think you're doing 2,000, we're doing 4,000. That's all I'm saying. And donations are still pouring in. We're just waiting on the rest of the items. They're all having a jingle inside. And I'm just grateful and blessed. And you know, today is also my mom. My mom's passed on for 10 years. So we had the ShopRite soup truck in Bonteheuwel. We're doing this today. So it's just lots of mixed emotions, but blessings, and also being thankful for experiencing everything. You know, you don't expect a thank you. You just see it in people's faces. That's what I always say. So very grateful. Kat?
So for you, let me now go there, because obviously Sandy can speak for me, you and her. All three of us together.
So glad because she pushes me into the limelight.
Tell her what I did.
She pushes me.
Okay, so how, in terms of you being a business partner and you being involved in this and the plan for the school, can you share your journey so far?
Yes, so my journey is I land up in India and I study yoga there for a year. Then I come back, and then after the birth of my son, I go and study Montessori. So I become a nursery school teacher. But the overlap between Montessori and yoga philosophy is just unbelievable. And that's where Sandy and I connected, because I have a vision of a different kind of school for children. Normal children, but neurodiverse children. And people forget that Montessori's story started with the neurodiverse child. And so we want to bring it back to those children as well. And it also is an inclusive education, where today it's quite exclusive. It's for people that are more affluent, where we need to bring it back to ground level and make it accessible to everybody. So that's where we share our passion for education with children. And then we've also joined Kaya Connect, because knowing now Josh is 18 years old, so what opportunities are there available for him and for children like him to build an income, to have a living, what happens? And this opportunity came our way, and we're very excited about it. It's birthed here in Somerset West, and it is a community-driven initiative to help start passive income amongst communities. So we are passionate about
Not
that.
pyramid.
Not pyramid.
Not MLM, pyramid, or
No. It's really beautiful.
So today's event now, I can see a lot of people there. I don't know how many. I think we've had 70, 60. I just did kind of like
we started at 8 this morning.
Yeah, and there's been people coming and going.
Yes,
I've been
they
here.
leave each other to actually continue. Yeah.
For you, what has been the key takeaway with today's event?
To see people coming and giving a hand. We started at 8 o'clock this morning, but not even today. I mean, for the past month, I've been saying to Katja, because we did our first video where we were reaching out, and then I put it out on Nosh for Josh, and then it's almost like there's a connection, a train. Like I said, last year we did 1,000, so I said to Katja, you know what? Let's see what happens. And then I spoke to Linda from CapeTown Radio, and she said, connect with property.co, and let's see what happens, because then it helps you with packing. And we connected, and then the branch shop said, where sent they in? And they said, this one is in, this one. It just went like this. And today, I didn't know how many we're packing until I saw all the donations. And I said 2,000, now we're sitting with 4,000. And that's even more, that's excluding my elderly. My elderly is 250 people. So that's also covered. So it's 4,250 we did.
Awesome.
And I am very blessed that they say you need to connect with the right people. But with me is, I said to Katja and even to Alvin as well, I'm not stressing and I'm not anxious and I'm not worried because I'm leaving everything in God's hands. For the past few years, the organization, we don't receive money, we receive food, donations and food. My garage is full. Ask Katja.
No space for the car.
You want food? Katja, no, there's food. Like the soup kitchens that's inside from Broadman's Park, I cover them. I cover weekly 7,000 to 8,000 people that I'm feeding. How? I still don't know. And here we're coming in with the Christmas treat boxes. I said 2,000. God says, no, let's do 4,000.
I know.
So we just carry on.
Yeah.
So Monday we're starting the first distribution.
I was just going to ask about
And
the
we are
distribution.
doing this for 25 days. We are
Awesome.
distributing. Yeah, we're doing distribution. The furthest point is Hout Bay. I'm just
Okay.
waiting on property.co.za to advise their list, but I am doing wherever I can. So we're not using the same pill of last year. We're giving everybody else a chance, and that's what you as an
Right.
MPO do. My thing with MPOs is we need to share. If you got fish and I got rice, let's swap.
Yeah.
And you both
Yeah.
are being fed.
Correct.
Right? And this is what I'm doing, and it's working extremely, extremely well. So I am just grateful, and I'm going to stop talking now.
I'm so impressed with you today. You are on fire. I'm going behind the camera. We are changing roles. I've seen you now. I've seen you can do this.
She can, of course she can. So now with the distribution, over 4,000
Yes.
boxes, for you, you know, I know you've mentioned the fact that you don't get funding, but you got food. But I know in terms of the communities that you serve, and, that we as well, try and give hope to.
Yes.
The biggest issue most of the time is food security, and
Yes.
people are crying out that they're hungry.
Very much.
Some can't even cry out, to say that, but food is a big thing.
Very, very big.
So for you, what else needs to be done? Because, like you said there though, we have so much abundance, especially in Africa, South Africa. We've got farms, we've got people who are not lazy, we've got people who want to work, we've got the sun, we've got water, we've got various things basically. What more needs to be done where we don't necessarily, I'm not saying food is not necessary, like I said, it's needed. However, where we could change into whereby, okay, maybe let's do something else, as opposed to,
opportunities.
yeah, exactly,
Definitely.
upskilling
And this
as
is
opposed
where
to the food.
We actually found Kaya
This is where
Connect.
Kai is coming in.
And it's actually something very amazing. We've been with it now for a month, eh?
So the whole concept is the way we move and make money has to change. So if you know anything about how the world is today, the global economy is collapsing. So people
Big
are
time.
looking for new ways to move and make
Correct.
money. And we are going back to our tribal days and all our mountains here in South Africa doing their stokvel, where we're helping each other. So concepts based on that idea. I help you, you help me, we help each other, and that's
Right,
how it goes.
right.
So there's many platforms like this being built, but now on a global scale, but taken that philosophy. We've got to help each other. It's all about everybody coming together and helping each other. We want to see new schools. We can't rely on the government to build a new school.
Yeah,
We've
do
got
it
to do it
ourselves.
This is
ourselves.
what
Yeah.
is
And
happening.
collaboration, we've been saying this since I think before COVID. Collaboration is the new competition.
Yeah.
So whereby yes, how do you collaborate? How do you work?
Exactly.
With each other in terms of
And we've been running Yes I Am Learning, and to get the product out there. When you're a neurodiverse parent, you want the best for your child. We've reached out as far as Kenya. They wanted the product and stuff, but the problem is they do not have the funds to afford it. So me and Katja, we sort of took like a step, and we had to revisit. And then this product Kaya Connect came in, and like, oh wow, so you can do your education, you can do food coupons, you can do all of this, and like very interesting. So our aim is the funds that we will be receiving is to building our school.
Yeah.
Because the school is actually where what's needed right now, especially here in Somerset West, for neurodiverse
For
children.
neurodiverse children.
And this is
Absolutely.
our biggest goal.
And there's just no jobs. Even for our children going
Exactly.
to university, they're coming out with degrees, they
And still
doctors,
nothing.
accountants, lawyers, there are no jobs and the jobs are going to get less. So we have to find new ways, and this is what we're all about. And together as a community, we have to come together, put our IP together, and we have to find solutions. It's very exciting, actually.
It sounds so exciting. So for you as a parent,
Yes.
and I know this journey has been the ups and downs and so on, but you've had, the circle, your inner circle. I remember we used that term
Yes.
at one of the events, who are always, there to help support you.
Yes.
For you, what more? Because you're out there, but for parents who are not out there and have a child like Josh, what more can be done, to really support
With
them?
all honesty, every child is unique in their own way. And you can't compare, example, Josh is doing boxing, Josh is doing swimming, Josh is doing this, and your child can't do that. That's why I always, like when we're doing the bake-offs, people, or especially the parents, are very amazed to see, oh wow, the child is actually icing the cookie. And it's fine motor and gross motor, and they're putting it in the packet and the sticker. My child can actually do something. Sometimes parents that's got neurodiverse children are not aware what the child is capable
Yeah.
of. And
Right.
that is where the issue actually comes
Okay.
in. Because they're not opened for that child to actually learn. Like with Joshua, he is on another level of being a teenager. Lord, he will tune you, he will look at you, he will scan you, he will check you. And if he's done, he will take his bag and he will leave the classroom.
Yeah.
Right.
If he's done swimming, he's had
And-
enough. I'm done.
No, get with the program.
But that's where education, I think, is so
Yes.
important. If the
Okay.
children, those children, all children, could come into an environment that is prepared for them, so that they can move freely in this environment and touch everything, explore everything, and learn through tactile movement, that would also make a big difference, because parents would see, because usually the parents are very nervous
Yes.
to take their children out. They're
Yeah.
scared, what is the public going to think? They're going to look at me,
Exactly.
I feel
Exactly.
bad.
I would have done it, and I'm on a level where I'm not ashamed of my child. If he wants to stim, he can stim, and stim is simulation because he's picking up all the other things. Like I said to a couple of parents now yesterday in Broadlands Park, you guys need to actually be not ashamed of your children.
Yeah. So the
I think that's
environment.
the stigma.
Yes.
The
Very much,
bits
and I'm
that
here, Joshua,
we
right
still
now,
need
so
to.
I need to step out.
No problem. I think we're just going to round
it
up
up.
now.
Yes.
Just give words of encouragement for you that you think you want to speak to anyone. Just very quickly, looking in that camera.
Words
Just any words of encouragement.
Do not give up hope. And all I can say is your child is unique in every way. So support your child, support those parents that need that support, and never give up hope.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So I love one of the quotes that I got from India when I studied there. It was from Swami Shivananda, and he says, you want to know your purpose? We're all looking for purpose. What's our purpose? You have your purpose. You're born with your purpose. Your purpose is to give,
Yes.
give, and give.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Just keep
Lots
giving.
of giving.
The blessings that
Yes.
come from giving, the awakening that comes from giving is just, it surpasses anything.
Thank you so much. If anyone wants to find out more about Josh
Can
Sand
I-
Institute,
Nosh for Josh,
Nosh for Josh,
Sandy, it's
yeah.
Katja, it's Mama K.
Share some of the social handle.
Nosh for Josh, yes I am.
Yes, I am.
That's our handles.
Handles.
Yes I am.
On
Learning.
Facebook,
And Nosh for
Instagram,
Josh.
on
Me,
everything.
TikTok, the whole
Okay.
shebang.
All right. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, we've heard you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for blessing the community and everybody else that is doing this, all the supporters. Well, should we look forward to 2026 again? Or
Absolutely.
before that, there'll be other things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, but for the
Yeah.
Christmas, for the Christmas boxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
2026 is a goal.
8,000.
Yeah, 8,000 is on camera now. Yeah. Thank you. We celebrate
you.
you.
Thank you so
We thank
much.
you. We appreciate you. And that's all. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
All right.